What's up guys, Dave here once again. We're back with another episode of game Dev Tycoon, so let's jump in. We're still in the garage, not quite moved out there yet. So a bit of news right away, game off the market. Prison Kepper is now off the market, sold 42,000, generated 296,000 in sales. That's quite a lot for us really. Look at our previous games. It was the first one to crack 200,000 in profit, so we're well on our way to becoming a bigger company now. See, top sales rank 14, first time we broke into the top 20 I think. Oh no, we had 15 with total sword thrust. So let's see what other topics we can take a look at. It's still not giving us any great ones, so we'll research Wild West and see what comes up after then. Industry report. With a growing interest in video games, there's also a growing audience for video game magazines. These magazines offer a great new way for game developers to market their up and coming games. Awesome. New research, marketing. Don't think we're in a position to use that yet. But hey guys, come buy our really crap and really small games. They're really good, I promise. Right, so we've got our Wiki Wild West. What's that opened up? Business. Thanks. Really what we wanted. Let's... No, we don't need marketing yet. Let's go right onto our new game. So, we'll go for the Wild West. Might as well go for Wiki Wild. Uncanny tight. There we go. It's gotta be action. Could be adventure. It's definitely not simulation or strategy. That ain't going nowhere. Platform. Let's go for the game link. We've not used the game link yet. We know it's going to be around for a long time. It's got one of the highest market shares. Cost £50,000 for the license. We can afford that. We're semi-rich at the moment. Go with our own engine, Life. Means we can get our level 2 2D graphics. Means our games will look slightly better than the average game at this point. Hopefully anyway. Right, so we're going for a Wild West action game. I think we do need a little bit more story in there. Engine maybe not so important. We've still got the linear story and the save games. We've not researched anything else to go with the engine yet. When we create our next engine, we'll research more options. Right, so it doesn't think dialogues are that important, so these three minuses. Question mark, I'm not too sure about the question mark. You're either saying these guys fucking hate it, or you're not sure, so don't give me 3 minuses. But we'll put that right down anyway. Level design's important. I'll put that even with artificial intelligence because we don't actually have any info on that at the moment. We haven't managed to research it. It's a problem when we do the research, we don't actually get to choose exactly what we research. Goal hint, if you have more than 1 million cash, you'll be able to move to the next level. This might sound a lot, but don't worry, once you release a hit game, you get this amount easy. And what that basically means is that once we get £1 million cash, we'll be able to move out of our basement, well, not our basement, our parents' basement, and into a new apartment of our own. Industry news. Vina, creator of the Master B console, has announced the Vina Gear, a portable console to directly compete against the Game Link from Nintendo. Now that's the Game Gear. Don't know if many of you ever heard of the Game Gear, but it came out at the same time as the Game Boy, and it was actually full colour. It was a really good little handheld device. The only problem is it took 6 batteries and lasted about 15 minutes. Apart from that, it was pretty good. Spokesman for the company said, unlike similar devices in the market, which don't come close to gaming consoles, the Vina Gear has basically the full power of the Master B, except that you can take it with you. The Vina Gear also has a colour screen. This sounds a little bit like the Switch, if I'm being honest. Way ahead of their time, Sega. Will this device topple the Game Link? We will see. The Vina Gear will debut in 2 months. Another case of a console device being more powerful, but just not doing as well. Right, we've got no research tips for this part, so we'll have to wing it. We've got no options over here, apart from our 2D graphics and basic sounds. We can actually turn them off, but we don't want no sounds. We'd get kicked in the dick if we did that. It's an action game. World design isn't all that important. Sound, there's not much going on in action games, so you need decent sound, and it needs to look good. Surround the world, fuck it, that would do. Like there is an open box on the shelf with nothing in it. Throw the box away, you hoarder! Come on, you nerd, get rid of these bugs. We've not put many points into design and technology. I'm pretty sure we've cracked 20 with these in the past. That's a bit disappointing. News. Today, the new game platform Vina Gear by Vina has been released. Right, new topic and new combo bonus. We'll definitely take that. We're close to ranking up some of our little attributes. Really close in some cases. Artificial intelligence upgrade. We like that. Oh, so close to ranking ourselves up as well. Get the hell out of here, Dovler. What happens when you have the Xbox app running on your computer? I have to turn those notifications off. Generate game report. Let's see how WikiWow did. Did you love it or did you hate it? Yeah, you thought it was okay. Star Games give it a 6. They liked it. Informer Gamer, good game, 7. Yeah, we'll take that. Game Hero being a bit of a tit again. He's only give us a 6 and quirky but good. All games, what's with this 5? I think we've been undersold there. Fun at stages. Suppose it was our first go at making a Wild West action game. Game reports. So we found out that Wild West and action is a good combination. Engine seems to be very important. I think we focused on the engine. Platform general match is just okay. Maybe that's why it didn't sell too well. Right, well, that's doing that. Showing us how much units we've sold. We might as well do our next topic. Research business to see what comes up next. I'm hoping for fantasy, if I'm being honest. It's one of the easier ones to code for. What are you confused about? There are not many business games out there. There's not much research you need to do. In 2 months, the Govador 64 will be taken off the market. Oh, that's a shame. We did fuck all with that. Right, research complete. Business done. See what it's opened up. Come on, give us some decent evolution. Oh, fucking bell ends. That's all I can say about that. Let's go for our next game. Let's keep just choosing the next topic we get, because we get a bonus. Business will have to be simulation. I can't see it really being anything else. I think we're going to go back to the PC because it does well with simulation. None of the other consoles scream out of being simulator based. What are we doing? Business, simulator, nice and simple, business, tycoon. We don't need cool games until we start getting cooler consoles. Let's just go with the 2D version 2 graphics as well. Might as well try and make the best game we can. So gameplay important, story and quests not so much, so we'll put that down. In fact, we'll put gameplay slightly higher. Still the linear story and save game. Sick and tired of seeing this garage, so hopefully this game sells well, becomes a hit, and we can get the fuck out of here. So WikiWild is now off the market, sold 41,000, broke the 200,000 mark again. That's really good considering it wasn't rated that well. We show that in comparison, the previous game, Prison Kepper, that was well liked, received an average score of 8, top rank sales 14. We made a profit of 237,000. And for this one, Wiki Wild, which only got 6, only ranked 60th, but we actually made a profit of 203,000. It's because it is actually a more, more well-received gaming device at the moment. The PC at this point in time, it's starting to show a bit of wear. It's not being upgraded. Everything else is new and shiny, so everyone's picking up the game link. Most people are fucking off the PC. So this will possibly be one of the last games we make on it. I don't think we need many dialogues in a business simulator. We'll put it up a little bit. Level design, not so important, I would think. Artificial intelligence, well, a simulation game, business, I have good AI. So we've got industry news. Hardware manufacturers around the world were surprised today as Govador, the creator of the popular G64, has filed for bankruptcy. Govador failed to introduce a higher priced alternative and was forced to shut down production of the G64. The platform will retire from the market early next year. Yeah, it didn't really stay around that long, the Govador. It was too fiddly to set up, really. When all the new consoles and PCs come out, you just shoved it in and went. You didn't have to do anything to get your game going. So, development stage 3, the final stage. World design, I don't think it's important. I think I'm going to leave that as it is. Still, we're not gaining many design and technology points. It's a bit disappointing. G64 is no longer supported. I kind of gathered that when we just found out it's been taken off the market and we filed for bankruptcy. Don't think you needed to give us that bit of info. Right, that's finished, so we'll whack this out right away. Won't waste any time. New topic and combo bonus again. Hopefully we rank everything up. Yeah, engine, gameplay, level design, world design, graphic. We should rank ourselves up. Awesome. Release that. New research, better user experience, level editor, open world. Let's definitely research. Let's get evolution out of the way. Come on, hopefully it gives us Final Fantasy. We want a Final Fantasy game. First reviews in. Are they liking it? Hating it? Like it? Hates! Their focus and gameplay served the game very well. Thank you, Star Games. Beautiful game from Informer, they give us a 7. Game Hero, give us a 7. Good game, yeah, we'll take that. They're a bit cunty sometimes. All games give us a 6. Quirky, but good. Right, we're just researching the next topic. Hopefully it'll be done in a moment. Research complete. Right, let's generate the game report, see exactly how we did on Business Tycoon. See if we could have done any better. Probably could have. We didn't really have many game hints on that one, so we definitely could have done better. Game report. Business simulation, great combo. Artificial intelligence seems very important. Well, you told us exactly what we already knew. Thanks. Really pushed the boat out on that one. Let's research racing just to try and get rid of some of these awful topics out the way. We need to try and get some good ones going. Research successful. Oh, again with the crappy topics. Let's research open world. That'll come useful when we develop our next game engine. We want to research as much as possible before we do our next game engine. So then that will give us as many options as possible. If you develop a whole game engine with not many options, it means you've then got to put money into developing another one quite soon. And you don't really want to waste that cash. It's too awkward doing. So we've got game off the market. Business Tycoon, so 36,000, broke 250,000. Yeah, we're reasonably happy with that considering it sold on the PC. It's a good combination of games, sold well, but there's not many people with PCs anymore. So we've got our open world. Let's develop our next game. let's just go for a racing simulator. Let's keep it nice and easy, same as last time. I think we'll stick to the PC still because it's quite cheap to develop for. We know simulation games work, and all the other games you get are a heap of shit, so don't really want to do those at the moment. So simulator game, racing, F1, team manager. That would be a really boring game. You just walk around and start a game. Any tea, coffee, tea, biscuits? I think that'd sell well. Stick with the 2D version 2 graphics. Gameplay important, story quest not so much. Engine, they told us engine was important. I think they did. No, I don't think they did. I'll put that down a little bit. Story quest down a little bit. We don't need stories. This is a F1 simulation. We don't need no stories. They drive. When they stop driving, we rebuild the car. They drive again. We put more petrol in. They drive some more. We don't want any dramas. That's good enough for us. AI on max. Sounds right. Dialogues, I think, will lower a little bit. Maybe level design a little bit as well. Boosh, we'll go with that. Don't scratch your head, stop coding. This room looks like it's getting damper and damper all the time. Surprised we've not come down with asthma or something. So level 3 of our development stage. They've still not given us any hints. I'm going to put world design down. I don't think a racing game needs great world design. You're on a track. That's pretty much it. Not much else going on there. Need sounds. You've got those classic F1 sounds that you've got to have in the game. Really, without those, it's not a Formula 1 game. Tally ho! Get rid of those bugs. We don't want no bugs in here. Shame we can't click on these to see what's in all the little bonus items or something, except for a little gaming studio. Oh no, wait, we do. This really shit gaming studio. Alright, so we've got 19 and 20 for design technology. It's not too bad. I think technology, is that a new record? Was it 19 previously? Oh, it was. New topic, new combo bonus? Oh yeah. Hopefully we rank up anything we missed out on last time. We're missing out on story quests and dialogues, but most of our games aren't really including those, so I'm not surprised. Graphics ranked up? Oh yeah. This is a bit like when you're ranking up your graphics, even though we researched the other ones, it's like when the Xbox One first came out. Well, the Xbox 360, we'll go with that. Now they had exactly the same graphics hardware to work with, but they built up experience so they could get more out of the technology, out the software. They can push limits, come up with new crazy little shortcuts and things to link things together. So even though the hardware isn't better, just the experience with it made it easier to make more beautiful games. So we ranked up sound as well. Sound's been important in most of our games. So we released the game. New research, 2D graphics and 3D graphics are out. I think 3D graphics are a little bit away, so we'll have to decide, do we want to go down the 2D graphics and just come up with awesome 2D graphics, or do we hedge our bets, develop 3D graphics but don't really use it until we get the next level of 3D graphics, because no one wants to see really shit 3D graphics. Industry news. Vayner have announced that they will release a new gaming console in 2 months, the Vayner Oasis. This comes with a 16-bit graphics and sound, which promises a new kind of gaming experience. See, the previous consoles that come up before this, they were all 8-bit, and they were lauded for being 8-bit, and then this come across the Vayner Oasis, which was the Dreamcast? Was it? No, it wasn't the Dreamcast. This must be the Mega Drive. Yeah, it's the Mega Drive. It's been a Genesis, which I think it was released in America. In the UK, it was the Mega Drive. So this was 16-bit, so we had potentially double the graphics. And this was huge when it first came out. This was one of the first consoles I had that I actually played a lot. So I had the Master System beforehand, but I was about 5 at the time, so you don't really play too much on it then. Vayner said at the announcement, the Oasis is a new start, but it will be the Genesis. Oh, Genesis, I like that they've done that. be the genesis of a new generation. They believe that it will do very well in the market, and some of the games already announced for the console suggest that it will appeal to a more mature audience. Yeah, it really did that. Game review, F1 Team Manager, what have you given us? Oh, we got our first 10! Star Games, a masterpiece. Thank you, Star Games. Great game, informed gamer, give us a 9. Game Hero, always give us a 10. Outstanding achievement, thank you, Game Hero. And another 10. Simulation games work well on PC from all games. Wow. We really can't be unhappy with that. We've just been given our highest ranking ever, 9.75. Hopefully this is going to be the big game that pushes us to the million so we can get off of our own place. We don't want to be stuck in this basement for much longer. So F1 Team Manager has achieved a company sales record with over 50,000 units sold. This is an important milestone in the history of Badass Bastards. Oh yeah! So in the first week alone, it's outsold all our other games. Oh, congratulations, you have made quite a name for yourself and have saved up a lot of capital. If you want to grow the company further, then move into a new office is the next step. I found the perfect office situated in the technology park. Would you like to move your company to the next level? Well, why not? Definitely sounds like a good idea to me. We'll move. New office. Welcome to the new office. Now that you have a bigger office, you can also hire staff and forge a world-class development team to make even better games. Wow, check out the new office. Game report. Racing simulation, great combination. Gameplay seems very important. Thank you. Oh, look at the Badass Bastards on the wall. That's pretty awesome. F1 Team Manager has achieved a company sales record with 100,000 units sold. This is an important milestone in the history of Badass Bastards. Oh yeah. Just keep selling. It's about to break 200,000. Well, I think at this point, guys, we'll leave it here. We'll go out on a high. If you've liked what you've seen, hit the like button. If you want to subscribe and see the rest of the videos, hit that subscribe button and it'll pop up in newsfeed. Take it easy, guys. I'll see you next time.